Hi, I'm Katie Utterback, certified life coach and founder and lead healer of Elevated Aura, an international holistic coaching firm specializing in helping individuals learn to love and accept themselves, especially after experiencing narcissistic abuse or other toxic relationships. In this video, I've been asked to share my top 5 lifestyle tweaks that I believe help support people's journey towards better well-being. So the first lifestyle tweak would be cut toxic people from your life. I hear a lot of people say, whenever I'm around, X person, they make me feel bad about myself. They make me feel less than or unattractive. How can I change that? Well, the way to change that is to surround yourself with people who inspire you to be the best version of yourself. People who recognize your worth just as you are and celebrate you for you. It's definitely easier said than done, but just because someone was in our lives in the past doesn't mean that they will be with us in the future. And the same applies to toxic family members. Ask yourself, if I was not related to these people, would I have anything to do with them? If the answer is no, act accordingly. When we let go of the toxic people in our lives, the people that we've outgrown, the people that don't encourage us to love ourselves as we are, to have the confidence to try new things, we're not making space for new people to come into our lives. We're not creating the room for new friends, a chosen family, or to evolve on any level. It's that stagnation that really kills our soul and spirit and turns us into a person that we don't recognize. So if you notice that you start spending less and less time with people you suspect are making you feel less than, and see how your energy shifts without them around. Watch how you bloom, I swear. My second lifestyle tweak would be say no to anything and everything that doesn't excite you. So burnout is absolutely real. And as adults, we tend to ignore our burnout feelings because we think we have to do X, Y, and Z for a variety of reasons, right? So sometimes we don't say no at work because we believe that if we continue to give and give, we will finally get that raise or a promotion. When we don't say no to our friends, it might be because we're desperate to have excitement and to go back to a time in our lives when we felt carefree. We may even say yes to a date we're not that interested in because in our mind we've started to believe that it's better to go out with someone we kind of like than to be alone. But when we say yes to things that we kind of want or things that we're really not interested in at all, we're not making the space for the things that we do want. So I highly encourage you to politely decline those events, parties, networking events, opportunities, and relationships that you're no longer interested in. And I dare you to say yes to everything that excites you. All right, tip number 3, move your body. Our emotions get trapped in our body: fear, anxiety, stress. And unless we move that energy out, it can flare up inside us and make us feel like we're in fight or flight mode. It can make us doubt ourselves and it can make us act in ways we wouldn't normally behave. So the key is to move your body every day. One of my favorite ways to move my body is by putting on some music and dancing, moving my body just as she feels the rhythm of the music. I don't judge or criticize or choreograph. I just listen and respond to where she wants me to move. Number 4 is hydrate. Hydrate. So now I actually really enjoy the taste of water, so this is not even painful for me. But just as the earth is mostly composed of water, so are the human body and the human brain. And when we don't drink enough water, the first place our body goes and grabs its new water source is our brain. And the impact is one that most of us have experienced before. We act out of character, we can't think clearly, it's all lucky. So when we hydrate, we are nurturing our minds. Just like a plant needs water to thrive, our brains need water too. And when we care for and nourish our body and our mind, our body responds with gratitude. She moves easier. She's able to rest and relax, and she can come alive with creativity. And then my last tip, tip number 5, lifestyle tweaks, embrace what makes you weird. The thing that makes you different or weird or unique is actually your superpower. I have always been told I'm very kind and a good listener, which makes sense since I identify as an empath, an intuitive feeler. But when I was growing up, I resisted these characteristics, these superpowers, because I didn't think that they were very flashy, cool, or sexy. But now that I recognize that it's my kindness that makes me approachable, and because I'm a good listener, people are not afraid to share their deepest, darkest secrets with me. And that's how I've become successful as a coach, by just being who I am at my core. And the same is true for every one of us. Your superpowers may look different than mine, but you have them. Embrace them.